Welcome to my guide of the top 5 ways to win more games and rank up quicker in Marvel Snap. First and foremost, Marvel Snap is not a game about winning and losing, it's a game about managing your cubes. Take a look at this scenario. In each of them, you played 5 games and you only won 1, but you lost 4. In the first scenario, you recognized in the first 4 games you weren't going to win, so you retreated and only lost 1 cube each. And in the last game, you snapped and won, so you got 4 cubes. So even though you lost 4 times and only won once, you didn't lose any cubes, you stayed at 0 net cubes. But let's take a look at the second scenario, where you play out those 4 losses. In one of the games, you stayed till the end because no one had snapped, so it was only for 2 cubes. That's understandable. In 2 of the other games, your opponent was in a very good position and you weren't, and they snapped, but you didn't retreat, so you played through the entire game and lost 4 cubes at the end. And then in the 4th loss, you miscalculated, you doubled down and snapped against their snap, and you lost 8 cubes. And then like in the first scenario, you won the last game for 4 cubes. So in total, you lost 18 cubes and you gained 4 for a total of negative 14. And there you have it, the same amount of wins and losses in 2 scenarios, except in one, you didn't gain any cubes or lose any, but then in the other, you lost 14 cubes. So yes, this game is all about cube management, not really about your wins and losses. You're going to want to play it smart. If your opponent snaps and you don't have an excellent combo lined up, just retreat. There's no point in staying. Because the most likely scenario is you're just going to lose extra cubes. And then on the flip side, you're going to want to press your advantage. So when you have great combos lined up, you're going to want to snap and put the pressure on the opponent to play deeper into the game and give up more cubes. Tip number 2 is take advantage of bots when you run across them. You'll know a bot because they'll have like a generic name like James or the Hulk. And sometimes they have a title, sometimes they don't. Usually they have the default avatar, sometimes they have a different one. And also their variants are ugly. Like if you see someone with weird, ugly variants, it's going to be a bot. And yeah, bots aren't very good. They snap at random times. They don't play it particularly well. If you have a decent hand, you're going to want to snap against the bot. And in most games, you're not going to want to snap on turn 6 because your opponent will just leave, but you can do it against bots because they'll stay. My third tip would be to pay attention to and take advantage of the hot location. Hot locations appear more often for 24 hours, and depending on the location, you're going to want to change up your deck a little bit or change decks entirely. I remember years ago when the peak was the hot location, and it had its old effect where it would just Mr. Negative your entire hand. And everyone was running Mr. Negative decks, and those were the most insane power numbers I've ever seen in Marvel Snap. You're going to want to adjust to the hot location because everyone else is, so if you don't, you're going to fall behind with your regular deck. Number 4 is understanding your deck. Now, if you build your own deck, you might have less of an issue with this because you built it together yourself, you know the strategy, you know the combo you're going for. But especially if you just find a deck in a YouTube video, or if you just look up the top decks that have the best win rate right now, it might not immediately click in your head what you're supposed to do with the deck. For example, I feel like most everyone knows how to play Ultron. You get out your Patriot, your Khazar, your Blue Marvel, and then you throw Ultron down on 6, and that's pretty much the general idea of the deck. Now you're going to want to have a general idea like that for every single deck you play. You don't want to go in blind and just try to think of combos on the spot. So take some time, understand the combos and synergies in your deck, maybe look it up if you need to. This will really help you improve if you know what your game plan is going into each and every single game. Lastly, and most importantly, please think on your turn. This may sound stupid and obvious, but I promise you it's not. It is very easy to go on autopilot in this game and not really think about what you're doing. In order to win the most of the time, you're going to need to do a little bit of math, alright? I know if math's not your favorite, that's going to sound bad, but trust me, it's not that bad. Pull out a calculator if you need to, but when it gets to the later stages of the game, you really want to know how much power you're putting on the board, and you're going to want to calculate in your head what you think your opponent is going to do. And especially as you get into the later turns of the game, you get quite a bit of time to think, so use it if you need to. And I promise you, just a little bit more effort in terms of thinking and calculating is not going to ruin the game for you. It's not too hard. Just making small adjustments, thinking a little bit more, understanding your game plan, doing a bit of math to see exactly how much power is going down is going to make a world of difference for you. You don't need to make it this huge thing. I hope this video helps you guys improve at the game, get some more victories in Marvel Snap. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!